following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Okay, so you guys are all on the ship. There was cake.
All right, I was introducing the new tomato to everyone.
Yeah, there's an awkward-looking female Quarian.
In the hole at the moment. With me and Zola, because Zola's fixing her face.
Her hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
She hit my face.
Oh, really?
Your face.
My face.
No, she didn't. She hit your visor.
That's his face.
Precious visor.
And there's Tess and Cake, Rose's girlfriends, and the sergeant there as well, I believe. I don't think there's anyone else.
That sounds like one of those trick math problems, because there's test and there's cake. One of these things should be mutually exclusive.
So you will say you emerge from the engine room with her just holding her hand like this, freshly healed. So you have a place for me to work?
Yes, we do.
I'll get started on those reports for you right away, sir.
I'll show her to the...
I fixed up the Omni for her. I also put the spy program and everything. I realise I didn't specify that, but that
I kind of assumed because
That's why I
you
handed it
do
to
with
him, so...
everyone.
Yeah.
And she of course did not come with one, so it should be
Yeah.
alright. Now it's infecting her suit.
But I feel like I should be more concerned.
What, the one that you've already got in your suit?
It's alright. Everything is fine. You believe me, don't you?
Absolutely. And implicitly.
Good. I'm glad.
Yes.
This armor that she's got on, is it the same armor she had when she got captured?
Damn, they let her
A
keep her
little bit-
kit.
A little bit rough, but
Right. We need to at least make her look different to what she's wearing now.
No problem. Sombrero.
A wee bit more different.
Mustache.
Have you got a spare?
what's
Great.
going on?
Oh, a scarf. I do, actually. I'll go, because I'll be back to my normal one. I'll go grab the black one that Tess got me.
Right in front of Tess.
I'm not giving her the fancy shiny one. That's my special scarf. Only I can wear that one. But I guess I could take my one off, and I'll swap out with this one,
Thanks.
and I'll put the black one on.
Where did Zardos go?
So,
Oh, there you are, Zardos.
wraps it around the top of her head.
Zardos, did you lose weight?
And Marto.
That doesn't make any sense. That's Zardo's scarf.
What was that?
Who the fuck are you? And how did you get on my ship?
I'm Zalo.
No, you're not. That's Zardoz.
What's going on?
We'll just
You didn't answer him.
Bang!
Right. It's alright, I'll take you to where you'll be working.
Thank you. Sorry for interrupting your party.
It's not a problem.
So follows Tiala.
Oh, actually, but just before Tal leaves, I'll look at Noma. Probably make more sense for her to have that too.
No. So... Okay. If the thing's rung up and someone has to answer it, and she answers it,
And then it's someone else who has the link.
so
Silver
before...
should not know that I'm still alive.
That's correct. So if she is to answer it, we need to put a filter on the system.
Yeah, that's not. I guess we have to wait till we get that set up.
Correct. It makes sense for her to answer it, but at this stage, until you have a filter on it, not a good idea.
I'm gonna go over to where Rover is. Presumably with her girlfriends, and Tess, and Cake. Hey, Rover. How you doing?
Good. The cake's very good, but it's not as good as you make, boss.
Um,
Or is it one that you made? Sorry, my attempt at flattery has failed.
Who can say? Well, you seem pretty recovered. That's good. This is awkward. How do people do this? So, how about that sports group?
right, we're going to go.
Of course.
I'm going to be honest, boss. I don't know about it. I bet on teams just having seen them for the first time. So
That's probably the smart way to do it. Anyway, I have to go. I've got an appointment with the council in 5 minutes, and I'm going to be late. See you in a bit.
She follows Tiala. But, because, damn, is that suit vacuum sealed or something?
Yes, they are.
They have to be.
Can you imagine a
Is that
non-snug
just
suit with a
painted on?
collection system? You'd be sloshing around. You'd be like Dr. Venture sloshing around in your own juices.
that's the tallest Volus I've ever seen.
Were you going to Zolo, to the Nebuchadnezzar, or were you...
No, chill out on the ship at the moment for now. Have some, I believe it was donuts.
Yeah, the little baggie.
The extra for the blue
You
ring.
didn't want to
The
share
right
this with anyone
ring.
else, so that's
The
why
rings
you
with the right ring.
So she's not going to be combat enabled, is she? Because I worry about someone that can just break their own hand slapping you.
Yeah, probably not.
She was an effective terrorist leader.
She was always more like a strategist, I guess.
Okay.
She does have a temper. She had a gun.
She broke her hand on your face. You call that your face? Your visor? Your face?
Basically my face.
So I'm heading back to the
Gonna have to
apartment
bust
to
that
see
out.
Elevator news, that sort of thing. Yeah, I just wanted to let him know what I'm going to be doing in the interim.
You will get news. I'll come back to you in a moment. So yeah, Marto follows you. You'll notice that she seems to be keeping her head down.
Probably
As she
the weight of the
follows.
sombrero.
She would have removed the sombrero on the mustache. She had to put on the headscarf.
But not the mustache.
She removed the mustache.
Oh!
That's fine.
Mustache will remove this.
Wasn't an authentic disguise anyway. No oranges.
can look around. If you look like this, you'll look like good.
Too big.
Step up closer to me then.
The station.
Oh, this is only one board arm.
I know.
We'll get you on the ship and you'll be fine after that.
I'll get used to it.
Just think of it like a real big ship.
Lots of big open holes to space.
Well, yeah, Nebuchadnezzar's not that far, so she follows you.
Oh, access it.
Yeah. She goes inside. Looks around. Interesting ship. Where do you want me to work?
I think there's a station in engineering. So
And it might be there, it might just be in the cockpit. I don't have a floor map. I can't quite remember
There is
where the
a
terminal was.
there is a terminal in the main central sort of area as
right,
well.
the main central area then.
Okay,
Is there anything else you need?
I should be fine. Just time. Oh, a data pad would be appreciated. Thank you.
How many more do you want?
I should be able to fit what I need to on this.
Do you need anything else? Any other equipment?
Food.
Food. I mean,
I wouldn't say no to food.
I think there should be, and I'll check the pantry. Oh yeah, Zalo's left food in here, so feel free if you need more. Let us know. Zalo will probably come visit you. Logan will definitely visit you. But again, call me. I'll sort anything out as needed.
But you're leaving me here?
Yeah.
It's incredibly reckless.
Yeah?
So.
You know I won't just take the ship and leave.
Because it will blow up. Sorry, I should explain these things.
How do you know I won't do something else?
You can't leave the ship. Once I leave the ship's locked. If you try to attempt to leave the ship will notify us straight away, and it will incapacitate you.
I see. Very well.
Also, this is I intended this to be kind of like a can we trust you thing.
Yep, but
Because we can afford to lose this ship. It's kind of pathetic.
we wish we wish to trust you. If you need to leave or need anything, let me know. Let Zalo know. Let Logan know. Even Rosa. Let Rosa know. She's got her
I don't think I've got Rosa's extranet.
Sidewinders, and it'll be under Rosa.
Oh,
So because you have all of her.
very good. I will contact Logan. Sorry, Commander Centurious, and I'm hoping 2 to 3 hours.
Guy on the ship.
Day-to-day stuff run through me.
Not
He's normally quite busy.
I believe he wanted thorough reports.
Yeah, gotta get Zalo to waste his time reading them so we can have fun.
Again, if you need anything, let me know. I can get most things quite easily.
Of course.
If there's anything that you need to make this place better, faster, or anything convenient you need, I don't know what Koreans need. You have to tell me if there's something. I'm not going to assume anything, so don't. Zalo normally keeps to himself, except for when he's drinking with Rosa.
After I've done the reports, I will need to, how shall I put this, verify my new existence, log it into your system in some way.
We haven't engineered that yet.
Get anything you want to add to it, make up a dossier of what you wish to go by, run it past Logan. Logan will then decide what needs to be modified, what needs to be changed, and then we'll sort that out for you.
And I will need new clothes. But we can deal with that after I've done this.
She does know we're going to be paying her. Actually, she probably doesn't
Yeah.
know. Let's keep that a secret for now.
You're wearing light armor, correct?
Yes.
It's very hard to be. I've got another set of light armor in the ship, so at least then you're not. And it's Quarian. At least then you're not. You don't stand out for a start, and then you can select your own armor after that. Buy some for yourself.
It's okay, I won't be leaving the ship. I will just get started on this now. She takes a seat.
You'll need to get stuff for yourself. We can't take you to. What does Arlen know about female Quarians?
I will sort that out once I've left. Once I finish this.
Yes.
Priorities.
I'll get you the armor.
Thank you. And food and water, if you can.
Start with that stuff, and then we'll.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Any water in the toilet?
I am
They're going
still
to
a
filter
little
it
woozy
anyway.
from the...
Do you need more antibiotics?
I've got enough to last me 3 days at the moment.
Do you need? Hold on. Call Zalo.
Hello?
Antibiotics. How much stronger do I need to buy?
Oh, and I'll rattle off some information. I guess about Quarian antibiotic. Do you want to roll to see if I get optimal stuff or not make a fuck up? Or would
So
I
we'll
just
give it
know?
You would know from your previous... Because you did that check at the end of last session with the medical scan. So you would know that she probably needs something a bit stronger than that she's been given. Because she's fighting off 2 infections and she's been given enough to fight off
Run of
one.
the mill stuff. Yeah.
Which is... It's still going to work, but it'll work faster and she'll be less, lightheaded.
Something
If she hits something a bit stronger.
something about 40% stronger. Something 3rd generation or above should be fine. As long as it's got that little symbol for good for Quarians, you'll be fine. I'll send you a link.
Are you beside a chemist who may know better?
Oh, I happen to actually be. Yes. Oh, Senorita.
Sorry.
You want to confirm this information before I send it to Tiala?
How about her diet? Does she need any extra
She got
stuff?
a nat 20.
How about her diet? She's been on a prison planet. I don't imagine they fed her real good.
Only a day.
Well, they don't well her real good.
I mean, good food is important, especially when you're fighting off an infection in arena warfare. But these readings look correct, yes.
Yeah, that seems to check out, but maybe some higher nutrient food to help her recovery as well.
This stuff you've got on the ship, alright then?
I wouldn't exactly call that stuff high nutrients. It'll do until we can get her some other stuff.
I'll be back to the ship soon to grab some stuff. And then... Right. Right, I'll go get you more stuff. I'll be back.
Of course. Already working away.
I'll head back to the airship.
Oh, one last thing. She says as you are heading towards the door.
Is she Columbo?
If you are in contact with Fuber, I believe, yes?
Yes.
If she contacts you before I get back to you for one reason or another, I need some things from her. Quarian fleet position, their trajectory over the last week, planned course if possible.
What you might not know, and I'll give her the name of the new strategist, which I don't know myself, but Tiala does, because you told us.
She will. I suspected as much. Excellent, that will be handy.
And these are the rest of the names that you may not know.
I'm aware of these two.
Yep.
This one, I know of them, but I did not know that they would be arms replacement. Okay, I'll do what I can. Goes back to work.
I'll mention to Logan to let him know what's happening, and then I'll head back to the ship.
Okay, low gain news. Are you just are you rolling, or are you just counting down through the?
Just keep counting down through the numbers.
What did you get up to?
8.
Oh, you got up to 8, so I just go straight to 9 on here. I mean, I know you got through them all in the end, but I think other people got some of the...
Yeah, well, I think we
And
got.
that's burning me up inside.
Entertainment purveyor Abomus Nasarius is proposing a new attraction on the Citadel if the permits are granted. Build and battle bots. The concept is that pundits pay to create their own battle-ready robots using a select series of various parts, limbs, weapons, and other equipment. Then use them to battle robots created by other customers in an arena. Users would use a CAD-based interface to build their creation, then we would build it within minutes after the finalized design is submitted, stated Nasarius. They then enter a booth that overlooks the battle arena where they can control their creation directly and battle an opponent. We plan to have over 10,000 different parts for users to customize their robot at launch, then add more. The service will apparently not be cheap, however. It costs a lot to make these parts and assemble them, so the cost will represent this. We hope that the option to keep your robot for a small additional fee will make the price more palatable.
I already have the design. It's a wedge with a hammer.
I just immediately saw the fingers steeple, and it's just like that.
So you're going to expand on that mechanic completely for us there, King?
I must remember to tell everyone except Zolo about this.
I have a new concept. It's called Omni-Mech.
I made mine to explode.
They just said Rosa in her like War Machine style armor and go, yeah, it's totally a robot. Don't scare it. So yeah, we're going Rhymes wherever you were going.
Gonna go watch the game at my apartment.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Sweet. You arrive at the apartment. True, the game was very close, yes. You'll probably be arriving when they're doing all the pre-show waffle.
That's nice. You know what? I'll actually just get my stuff and I'll head to the nerd store. They'll probably have a screen there. You'll probably watch it there. And there might be someone who will take a wager.
Oh, the nerd store. This is the one where you would also be able to get Battle Talon and...
Oh, can I? Really?
You don't say.
So that would mean you'd take another elevator ride.
Well, I had to go to the apartment to get my supporters wear.
Well, no, I actually assumed Logo went
carry
there.
that on me.
I actually honestly assumed that Logo went there, sat down, started watching the first minute or two of the pre-show, and then went. Then it like
Cool.
epiphany.
10.
You know what would make
See if you
my
actually get
cooler?
used for us.
Killer robots.
There you go. Oh, you know about this one. Sidewinders saved a young human from being used against them as a living bomb on Navis several weeks ago. According to Commander Centurius of the PMC group, pirate gang the Void Wraith tried to use a human they'd previously taken in a slave raid to kill the group by putting a bomb inside him, with the intent to have the group rescue him, but then be killed by the internal explosive for doing so. Sidewinders got wind of the Void Wraith operations before the plan could be enacted, however, and they managed to execute a preemptive strike on the pirates. The operation was largely successful, with the human being rescued and most of the Void Wraith being captured or killed for their actions.
Update the BattleNet. Turns out everyone knows about how awesome and when we are.
Meanwhile, we've just given a lot of people ideas.
Or your bad guys will go, fuck, we can't use that plan against them. Somebody else tried to do it and they failed.
Let's get this.
Gabriel goes, cross off.
This will force him to use a plan that requires him to bring more shit.
Plan to kill
More
the game 411.
What we're really afraid of is groups that are so confident that they just leave their ships unlocked and unguarded.
We hate that. We're
We hate
allergic
that.
to it. It gives us
How do you
a
even defeat
It's massively distracting. We almost died that one time. You can cut that bit out. This is live.
Died of laughter.
So Giala, you left the Nebuchadnezzar and then you went
Back to the ship.
back to the ship. Alright, you arrive back and these guys are here still eating cake and hanging.
Howdy.
intelligence check from Giella.
18 on the die.
That'll be enough. It occurs to you that, oh shit, the game is...
I already know that, you know.
It'll be in pre-show at the moment.
I've been asked to do a job.
It's called delegation.
These guys are busy keeping Tess occupied on playing with that.
There's this moment where the sergeant goes, well, I should probably go. I've got what... Fuck.
I've just got to do this one job, but you go watch the game if you like.
I suppose we could. Where would you like to watch it?
I was going to go to this bar, get rid of the place. But I've got to run this armour over, and also one of the antibiotics we've got here. Which,
if you want to go catch the game, I can do that.
I promised I'll do it.
Okay. She might need some tools to resize that armor.
Well, we can handle that. We'll do a shopping trip and get her
She's
some...
going to narrow the waist and push up the chest.
No, she's Quarian. She's not.
We only have this armour, the Rosencloth. I don't know you wanted
White and pink.
So I was meant to look happens like, what colour is that one?
This is the one that you wanted, but I don't know.
I do find it weird that Rosenkopf, a human arms manufacturer, produces a Quarian suit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I gotta say, this has always struck me as bizarre. Maybe in Mass Effect, the game, 20 years in the future, it might make some more sense, but like now, it's just fucking weird.
I did actually have I had an idea boiling around in my head for that, but it's probably better just to get it to her now.
Well, if I give you the credits, do you want to get her another suit?
Maybe one that doesn't make her look like a mobile iMac.
Okay, yeah, maybe we could find her something more appropriate. A little less combat ready looking than that.
Right. Do you want me to get it, or
I can take care of that. I was meaning to poke around the shops a little bit anyway.
I can do it after the game? If you find something that piques
No.
your interest, no.
I mean, it'll be a good team building thing. We'll get her some ship warming, blankets, stuff like that. Stuff that's hers and not borrowed.
Yeah.
Point her out to a room that she can use. Just make her feel comfortable. Right, just message me with how much you need. I'll send you how much.
Will do, boss.
I'm just going to quickly check that thing. And we'll be, I guess, getting up to go do that.
Right, so I'll head to the bar with massage. Tessa, you going to join us?
Oh, sure. I'll have to leave the cake behind, won't I?
Why?
Because you're not supposed to bring, food from another thing into a bar, right?
Yeah, they get real
You're
nasty.
supposed to eat their food.
We do. I do.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
we'll just pop this in the preserver, and then you guys can go buy more additional food.
That's right.
Okay. Steps between you and the sergeant does that, goes, I love you guys.
I love you too, Tess.
Yes.
No. You got to say it.
But I
She
don't.
narrows her eyes at you.
She's like, I tolerate you.
I am
I would kill someone for you, Tess. It's fine.
very fond of you, Tess.
Well, that's the best we're going to get for a while, so let's go.
It's okay, I don't want to crack the ice. Then you guys head off. To N Sports Bar, I take it.
Yep.
What of the ones who were remaining behind?
Well, I guess we're going shopping for different stuff. All those who are in.
Girlfriends raise their hands and go, we're all about clothes shop.
All right, let's go shopping for girl stuff.
Leaves.
And of
They
course,
both flank Carlo and go, come on.
and of course, since we don't have her to model, then we do need.
This isn't gonna work. My armor is too big.
Let's give him a makeover, says Messina.
This isn't what I signed up for.
Yeah, that's what you wound up doing.
Help, I'm being overwhelmed. Why didn't I take Disruptor?
We'll get the tools and everything last, because that'll be heavy to be carrying around.
That's the fun stuff.
I know, and it also means you're stuck with us until the end.
Did you not leave a set on the ship?
I was wondering if, because she won't have a fabricator upgrade on the Omni tool, we could give her a set, or we could buy some. Probably just give her some from the ship. We do gonna purchase her some armor.
Yeah, I'm assuming we didn't give her a fabricator or even the little block that creates the stuff.
This is just one of the Omni tools that we took off the mini Omni tools we've got in the piles in the back.
Yeah, just blanked.
With
yeah.
data pads.
I like to swim through them like a porpoise, burrow through them like a gopher, and throw them up high and let them hit the knee on the head.
And they remind me of all the people we've killed.
Or incapacitated.
You four go shopping. Clothes shopping first,
Elevator? News?
potentially.
Off you go, Zalo.
Off to get news.
Yes. Just.
It's time to see how terrible my rolls will be.
To get them out of the way now.
7. That's like my favorite now.
An unexpected accident in the Turian military caught on camera is causing mixed reaction. A military assault on a bandit stronghold at the Turian terminus border was filmed by one of the participants. The footage intended to be used for training material for future soldiers. However, an already weakened building that had an explosive thrown into it resulted in an unexpected outcome that is no doubt tragic, but also being treated as humorous by some. The explosion caused the roof of the building to shoot upwards in an almost single solid piece of large debris, which then proceeded to land on 3 Turian soldiers, seriously injuring all of them. 2 should recover fine according to doctors, while 1 remains in critical condition. What many find distasteful is that once the footage hit the extranet, many viewers began editing the footage and or adding captions to make the occurrence humorous. The hierarchy are encouraging people not to view the content like this out of respect, but they aren't making any moves to censor it directly.
You can't. There's just
Well,
no.
Susanius was with Jiggies not around?
How do you... What even kind of explosive did they end at the house? That doesn't make a lick of sense.
Boom.
I could see why people on the internet are having a field day with that.
I mean, why would they? That's such an incredibly shit thing to look at. Okay, yeah, because it
Really, it's one whole solid piece.
You're all watching different videos. All 4 of you.
There's one where it makes the Monty Python foot squashing
There's a
noise.
really elaborate edit that turns the building into a stand.
Someone edited the broken bird of the roof into a
There's
sombrero.
one where somebody is like, this is why Turians are so damn good damn strong, and all they've done is reverse it so that they throw the roof back up on top of the building.
How you build a building.
really bad edit, so they pasted on like Amish clothing, and it's just like, we're the center of the map for your mother.
Okay, who would have bribed?
And then, of course, that video over top of the guy going like, oh, which button do I put? Make hilarious video? Send condolences.
Make hilarious.
And just make hilarious video.
Logan will probably arrive first because he did leave the earliest. So you arrive at the nerd store for nerds.
You got a game on?
Yeah, the game's on the TV. It's
Cool.
still pre-show.
Cool. I'm done.
Cheerleaders and talking. There's customers. Some are playing Battle Talent at a table.
Julie isn't talking.
Okay. The Elders group would also potentially get here.
Oh, I suppose I should check to see if Wizards of the Coast have have released a set of Lord of the Rings cards with Solarians as Aragorn.
No, your group doesn't.
Balls.
I'd watch it.
Gandalf the Balls.
You shall not.
Just
It
gets
makes
hit
as
by
much
the
sense
wind.
as having
No.
Asian Gandalf or Black Aragorn.
Aragorn.
Clarity. Prefer black and gold.
Tiala would arrive at the sports bar with Tess and the sergeant.
Warm, fine seats and buy some drinks and watch the game.
Who is playing, says the sergeant.
The Aurochs versus the Cougars.
Are they not yours and Logain's favourite teams?
Yes.
This isn't going to cause some rift between you if one wins over the other, is it?
The result is a foregone conclusion, no matter how much it shouldn't be.
No.
It took a long time.
I was trying to think.
Treason slut.
I would have said it faster, but what I was trying to think of a witty thing, but there's nothing witty I can say about it. There's no nice way of saying, yeah, no. My game would be insufferable if his team actually did win.
I mean, you're top of
He
the
would-
table, that would be a big deal.
Right. I'm the insufferable one when it comes to this. No, shut your fucking tits.
I mean, the Cougars are completely reliant on what, like 2-3 players? If there were injuries or anything, suddenly it's a game.
I suppose your girlfriend will be playing.
Yes.
And so will your other future girlfriend. Z-Bot.
Seabot. Sergeant doesn't know about that. Tess is having trouble picking a drink.
Get one, and once you finish that one, you can get another one.
I don't know what to have. They all look so fancy. And the menu keeps changing every 5 seconds.
I feel so much for that.
That one. Third from the bottom. It's gone now. I just have to wait 10 more seconds and it'll come back around.
I'll just get her a Bailey's. Oh wait, no, they're owned by Anheuser-Busch, so no one will be buying that.
Well, yeah. Game starts up and you guys start watching.
Yep.
Meanwhile, at a clothing shop.
That's my favourite store on the Citadel. And clothing shop.
Yeah, well, I mean, which clothing shop? What type of clothing shop are you wanting to go to? Who's picking the clothing shop?
Well, I think it'll be me.
Well, actually, there's probably a big thing. It's like, where do we go to shop for quarry and stuff? So,
Oh, just armour.
The second-hand shop.
Or they might have some interesting quarrying bits and pieces.
look, if we go to a super sketchy second-hand quarry and stuff, it's probably because the people that used to be in the suits aren't around anymore. Where do we go to buy
That
non-previously identity? Where do you get? I'm
Did it
struggling.
occur to you to call Ator and ask him where he shops?
Probably
'Cause
not.
he looks
because
good.
Because he looks good.
He does, but-
He's rocking that swag drip.
That's why he gets other ladies.
We could ask Ator. I mean, I haven't bought any personal stuff from the Citadel. I convert all of my stuff from battlefield equipment.
Yeah. Well, I kind of, I'm struggling with the stereotypes here and saying like, how do we get new Quarian stuff? And it sounds like a
What Quarian stuff?
Yeah.
New
Yeah.
Quarian stuff.
We don't really
What?
do
You-
new.
Yeah.
What?
We'll have a look around and see what we can find for a start. And then maybe we'll call it. 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 And then maybe